As David indicated, I think we should replace it with a simple flat tax. The rate that we're proposing, we've updated our flat tax proposal, would be 17%. There'd be generous exemptions for adults and for children. You should keep a certain amount of money before you have to fork it over to the federal government to keep yourself alive and your family alive. And the latest numbers are that for a family of four could have their first $52,000 of wages free of federal income tax. If you're pro-family, as some who think you need a big child tax credit believe, this is the way to do it. Honest, straightforward. $52,000 in wages free. I dare to have anyone say that's not a pro-family or pro-people being able to keep something before you have to pay your dues to Caesar. And sometimes the White House acts as if it's run by Caesar, but that's another subject for another time. There'd also be no taxes on savings and no death taxes. Dying should not be a taxable event. You should be allowed to leave the world unmolested by the IRS, or as our founders would say, no taxation without respiration. On the business side, do the same thing. Slash the rate to 17%. Do away with depreciation schedules for tax purposes, immediate expensing of business investments. If you have a loss, you carry it forward against future profits until you use it up. Also get rid of this double taxation of corporate profits from overseas. We're one of the handful of countries that believe if you earn money overseas, not only should you pay taxes to that country, but you should also pay Caesar here at home. No. If you make it abroad, you pay it abroad. If you make it here at home, you pay it here at home. So you could literally do this thing on a sheet of paper or a few keystrokes on a computer. Now, the flat tax is absolutely crucial for turbocharging our molasses-like economy. If you remember that really the tax is a price, then you can see by radically lowering the price on good productive things, we'll get manifestly more of them. Being conservative, we estimate that in the first 2 years of a flat tax, we'd get close to 6% growth. Now, that may sound high by today's standards, but remember, we've had 6+ years of punk growth after the sharp downturn of 2008. So a couple of years of 6% is pretty conservative. And then over time, 3.5%. Pretty conservative. These are historic growth rates. Remember, for the first 180 years of our country's existence, we had an average of 3.5% growth rates. That included a Civil War, a Great Depression, 2 World Wars. Greatest rate of growth over time in human history. So it can be done. Over 10 years, as David indicated, when you have an extra 1.5, 2 points a year of growth, that's almost $3 to $4 trillion of extra production. Imagine if your incomes today were 25% higher, how much nicer life would be. Or in 10 years, 50% higher or more. One of the challenges of the flat tax, of course, is that people focus on what they might lose. You can explain to your blue in the face that simplicity would be better. You would come out ahead. We designed our flat tax specifically to make sure everyone got a tax cut so we don't get in this sterile debate of who's helped, who's hurt. Everyone is helped. However, some people will say, oh, I'm going to lose this. You're going to get pushback from special interests who will say that this is going to wreck your homes. Locusts are going to take over your basement and kill your dogs and things like that. So we give people a choice. It's a variation of what Hong Kong has done for 60 years, which has had a flat tax for 60 years. Give you a choice. When the new system comes in, you can go with the new system, or if you wish. If you lack self-esteem, if you want to torture yourself, you can stay with the old system. See for yourself. We believe that this would just empty the air out of the room of anxiety over bringing in a new tax code. People would not have to trust anybody. Again, you could see for yourself which one is better. And we think 99% of the population would quickly see simplicity is better.